Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a different video on my YouTube channel that I've been not ignoring, but I've been trying to just wait and pray for the right moment of me talking about this. A lot of you guys have been following my story on Instagram for about 11 months now. And today I just got out the shower and I was gonna put on my pages, but instead I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna talk about this story. I'm gonna talk about something that's just really I've been dealing with for the past 11 months, going on to almost a year. And we're just gonna get right into the point. I'm going to be starting a documentary about my life, about my story, about the reality of things, the reality of what people go through. Sometimes you see Instagram posts, sometimes you see Facebook posts, sometimes you just see regular posts. But deep down inside, people are hurting, people are upset, people are sad. And long story short, someone called immigration on my husband. I'm going to be doing a documentary of my story because I know that what I'm going through and what I'm dealing with, I'm not the only wife, I'm not the only sister, I'm not the only person, I'm not the only mother going through what I'm going through right now. There's mothers, there's husbands, there's children. There's a lot of people hurting and going through what I'm going through. But a lot of people don't sit down and talk about what they go through. They either hold it in, they give it to God, brush it off. But me, I'm gonna talk about my story. I'm gonna talk about the unjust. I'm gonna talk about what I'm going through. Because I know with this, I'm going to wait for that miracle of God. I'm going to wait of what God is going to do. And this is just going to be the intro to my story. It is July 17th, 12:23. And let's be honest, there's going to be people that are going to write their comments. They should deport them, they don't belong here, blah blah blah, this and that. But before you comment and before you talk, you should listen to the documentary. You should watch the documentary. You should know the story behind it. And I know people have been seeing my story. People have been sharing my story. That I'm very active on my Instagram page and my Facebook page that I talk about it. I really haven't done a sit down video because I'm going to be doing this documentary. But I'm going to be doing this intro of the documentary. Long story short, because you guys are going to see the documentary. You guys are going to see what I'm going through. But long story short, because this is just the intro of it, just keep in mind when you watch this documentary, my husband has been here since he was 3. My husband was put in an unjust situation. someone called immigration on him, in which I know who it was. Well, who it is. And they may be watching this video. And I want to tell you, I'm not mad at you. And I want to tell you that the day of tomorrow, if you need help, if you need somebody, I'm there. And I speak this way is because of the love of God in me. Because what people do for the evil, God turns it for the good. And we see that in Romans 8:28. I forgive you. I forgive for what you did. And all I know is that you just did me a favor. You did me a favor because I know and I believe that with this testimony, it's going to help a lot of people that are going through what I'm going through. And I want to thank you that because of that, we have been helping families detained with immigration. We have been helping people, even when they get released, we sign them, we take them back to their families, in which today they still date. I still talk to this mother that we were able to take out her son and take him back home. They got left with bonds and we took him under our wing. And let me tell you, and I thank you, because now we have this organization called Unity, a nonprofit organization in which we help families and we help people detained, paying their bonds, helping their families with attorney fees and stuff like that. And I want you guys to continue praying for me and my family. My husband detained, developed a heart condition, developed almost being pre-diabetic, has lost now 40 pounds, in which now people detained are tested positive of COVID-19. In which I just ask ICE to not release my husband to me in a casket. I want to thank everyone that continues praying for my family, because not only a wife was left without her husband, kids without a father, the youth in which we are leaders without a teacher, a community that misses him in the radio station. I'm human. I hurt. And that's why I decided to do this documentary, to talk about the injustice of his story. Because of what people, I can't say people, because of what this person did. I will be linking down the news interviews down below so you guys could check them out. And this is just the intro of the documentary called The Miracle of God, in which I'm not scared to talk about, because I know at the end of the day, it's God's will and what He wants to do. And I just know that this documentary, I hope and I pray that it helps you, that you're going through what I'm going through. This is going to be my documentary called the miracle of God. Because my husband being detained for almost 11 months, no criminal record, big medical conditions, big medical problems, and still being detained. It's so unjust. Not only by the immigration side, but also the unjust of the person that tried to do this harm. And which I know at the end, God is going to turn it for the good. Because that's the God I serve. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And please, I hope you guys enjoy this documentary about my life, my family. Wasn't an easy road. And it's still not an easy road. But once again, I want to thank everyone that's been praying for my family. That's been a helping hand for my family. I just know God is good. All the time, God is good. And I just told God, I don't pray for an easy life. Because that's not how life works. We all go through things. I just pray to God and tell him to give me the faith and the strength like these people in the Bible did. Like Abraham. Like Moses. Like Joseph. And I said, Lord, just give me the strength that you did with these people. And he is. And that's why we're here today. This is just the intro of the documentary, The Miracle of God. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe so you could continue seeing more of our story. I may be doing videos on YouTube. That's the way I try to not think about things. Some of them are pre-recording, some of them are recordings that I've done. The hurt that I go through. Not easy. My kids, you guys are gonna see everything. Everything. This is just the intro of the documentary. I hope you guys enjoy. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. God bless.